Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy and having a lovely day. Today I'm going to be doing a reading on Tzuyu of Twice. I hope I'm saying her name right. It's written as Tzuyu, but then I heard some people say Chewy, so I'm gonna stick with Chewy. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a reading of her current energy, and as usual, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not gonna divulge too much into their personal lives, just out of respect for her and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and yeah, I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hi everyone. Okay, so I always like to start off by seeing more about who they are as a person, looking into their energy and their personality, especially because most of these readings are not about people I'm familiar with. But I can see here that Tzuyu has such a lovely nurturing energy. She's someone who's very very much in control of their emotions. We have the Temperance here, so it's almost as if although sometimes it could be detrimental to her, but for the most part it has served her well. So she never really shows too much of her anger or her happiness or things like that. She likes very harmonious things. She likes very balanced things. She loves to avoid confrontation. She just wants everyone to get along all the time. We also have the Empress here, so this tells me that she's a very loving person, very nurturing, very feminine. She loves beautiful things. She has a very warm personality to her. And when it comes to Tzuyu, it's really a matter of you will fall in love more as you get to know her, because she never truly shows who she is to new people. She keeps her cards very close to her chest, and this isn't like a defense mechanism or anything like that. She's just one of those people that, you know, as you get to know her more and more, she reveals even more magical, more beautiful, more loving parts of her. So she's a very nurturing person. She's very kind, and she's going to be an amazing mother one day. We also have the World here, so this tells me that she's going to have a very successful life, very successful career. She's going to be traveling a lot, and she's gonna be staying outside of her country more. So it's going to be basically a lot of traveling, a lot of seeing different cultures, etc. Also, this tells me that she does really like to bring people together. So let's say she has a friend and she has, you know, another friend. She loves to introduce people together and get them to be close to each other. She values the people who are close to her very, very dearly. So now let's just see what else is in store for Tzuyu. Oops. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely someone there's two people interested in her. Okay, so there's two people who are pursuing her, and they're very like clear about the fact that they're pursuing her. They're not shying away from this. So one of them is someone who is her age or a little bit older, and this person is very charming, very kind, very loving, very creative, also handsome. The other person is very active, sporty. I can see that they might dance a lot. So these two people are showing a lot of interest in her, but I do see that she's not interested in either one of them just yet. I feel like she doesn't really see loyalty in them or something that's stable, so she's still unsure about them. But let's see what else we can see about them. So are either one of them gonna be the one? Oops. Star and the Queen of Cups. So there's definitely hope for one of them, and I'm getting the sense that right now she's leaning more towards this person right here, but she's very content being on her own right now. She's very happy. So I can tell you right now, if you guys think that Tzuyu is dating some idol or something like that, she's not. I can tell that she's currently single. She is someone who is very, very strong and very, very independent. I was looking at her photo earlier because that's how I channel energy, and I feel like the image that she portrays is of like someone who is very like delicate, you know, like a damsel in distress almost, but she's not like that at all. She's someone who is, of course she's delicate and feminine, but she's not a damsel in distress. She is a very independent and strong person. So I think right now she's feeling the best she's ever felt about who she is as a person, because I can see a lot of confidence exuding from within her. So it's almost as if she doesn't want someone else to come into her life and make her feel like she needs them or something like that, because she's currently in a very, very happy place with who she is. I can see that, although this person has a little bit more hope than this one right here, than the sporty one that moves a lot. But I'm not like, both of them are catch, like they're both a catch. It's just about who she likes more right now. But she is definitely someone who is very, very nurturing, very loving, very feminine. Also, I see that she is currently feeling a lot of hope for the near future. So I feel like she's got a lot of things planned, a lot of things that she wants to create, and a lot of things that she wants to show to people, and it's all going very, very well, because we do see here with the star, and the star is all about talents, about hope, about our dreams and making things reality. And as you can see here with the streams, you can see there's a lot of streams, little streams right here pouring down. So it almost feels as if she's working on a lot of different things at the same time right now, and they're all going really, really well. She's putting a lot more of her heart and soul into her work right now than she has in the past. So let's see what's gonna happen in the next 2-3 months, if there's anything that we need to know. So like I mentioned before, she's currently spending a lot of time dreaming, imagining, getting inspired. As I said before with the streams and things like that, she's currently really tapping into her creative side. I think people, you know, look at her and think, oh my god, she's such a beautiful woman. Like, I've seen her photos, she's stunning. I don't think people realize just how deep she is as a person, how clever, how smart, and how talented she is in her craft. So she really definitely wants to do that. There's an emphasis on building right now. So I feel like she's about to build something, create something that's going to be a foundation to her career, because we do see here with the trees, and we see her imagining this building and things like that. So I do feel like she's currently taking the role of the architect in her life. Yeah, so she with the Page of Pentacles here, she's trying to create a more stable future for herself. So I wonder what that's about. Oh, okay guys, so I do see that in the near future there is going to be some news that's like a little unpleasant about her, that is going to make her feel quite stressed out. It has to do with work, because we have 8 of Pentacles here and the 5 of Pentacles. So I wouldn't say it's a scandal. I really don't like that word. I don't understand why a lot of people say scandal, but it's just like it's just news that obviously is not something that she doesn't enjoy being in the spotlight. But I do see that it's definitely some sort of news, some sort of rumors, which is baseless and untrue, that comes out. Oh, okay, so we do see that there's a bit of fighting, a little bit of like situation right now when things aren't, when people are just not getting along as well as they used to. And like I mentioned earlier, right, Tzuyu is someone who loves harmony, balance, and peace. She really doesn't like confrontation. She really doesn't like fights. So I do see that there's a lot of discord within or around her right now. I don't think it necessarily has to do with her. I don't think she is involved in this, but I do see that it truly affects her, and it's making her retreat into her little corner, because we have the Hermit here. She really doesn't like confrontation. So I do see that there's some sort of issue kind of like surrounding her right now, not about her, but she just doesn't want to be pulled into it, so she is retreating a little bit. So that's not good. But let's look at some oracles right here. Is this something that is going to get resolved very soon? What's this about? Okay, so we have the new moon in Virgo, and the Hermit is also a Virgo sign. So I do feel like she's retreating a lot more, and we have the time to give rather than take. So I feel like there's a lot of people around her that are currently needing a lot of love and not a lot of nurturing, a lot of affection from her. And like I mentioned, she has a very motherly, giving, nurturing energy about her. So I do feel like right now a lot of people are actually going to her for direction, for help, for advice. I see that a lot of people she cares about right now are going through a difficult time. Yeah, there's a lot of endings, a lot of endings that are happening around her right now. So I feel like maybe there's a lot of people around her that are maybe going through breakups, or maybe they are facing changes in their lives, and she's become their source of strength. So let's see about that. Fine. Anything else regarding that? Okay, so it is something to do with the people that are very close to her, but we do have the Ten of Pentacles here, and Ten of Pentacles talks about a very strong bond, like a family bond that will last a lifetime. So I do see that, you know, the situation right here where there's like the Five of Wands and people are not really getting along, it's not gonna last a very long time. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles, like I mentioned, so things are going to get resolved, but it's still something that's unpleasant that she likes to take a bit of space from. But I did see, like I mentioned before, there is going to be some unsavory news that comes out in the near future. I don't think it's something too serious, but I do feel like it's something that will affect her, just because she is someone who really doesn't like negativity in her life. She just loves harmony and happiness and kindness, everyone getting along, and she also doesn't like attention, which is strange because she's some people might say it is strange because she's a K-pop idol, but I think it's something that's very endearing about her. You know, she loves performing and she loves the art, but I don't think that she actually enjoys being the center of attention. So let's see what we have. She is going through like a lot personally. I feel like she's truly getting to know herself more now. We have the full moon in Virgo and the new moon in Virgo. So it's almost like she is releasing a lot of things. The full moon is when we release things that no longer work for us, and we look back on the things that we've done, on what we could do better. So taking time to reflect. And I feel like right now she's spending a lot of time reflecting on the last phase of her life, as well as welcoming this new phase of her life where she is a lot more confident, a lot more happy, and a lot more comfortable in her own skin, because I see a lot of happiness and confidence in her energy. That's what I'm sensing right now. So she's taking this time to truly get to know her and truly fall in love with who Tzuyu is. We also have the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on our side, and Sagittarius is all about adventure, trying new things, and stepping out of our comfort zone. So I really do feel like she's about to embark on a new journey where she's going to start new things, and be a lot more adventurous. So let's see. Have faith in your dreams. Oh my gosh. So remember what I said earlier, you guys, about the artist and how she's basically right now dreaming of new things and trying to be the architect of her life. So we do have faith in your dreams. And we can see here the butterfly, and the butterfly is a symbol of change and metamorphosis. So I really do feel like we're about to see Tzuyu bloom into this new person, and we're going to see her embark on new adventures, basically new ventures. She's about to do new things. We also have the third quarter moon. Adjustments are required, and like I mentioned, there are a few things that are currently happening in her life, surrounding the people that are near and dear to her. I don't think everyone is getting along very well. So there is some adjustment that is required, but like I mentioned earlier, she is in a different place right now. She's very, very strong. She is very capable of making sure that things go back to the way they were, or go to a better place. Sorry, I'm sensing a little bit of okay, let's see. So basically, yeah, like I mentioned as I was shuffling, I'm sensing a little bit of like just apprehension regarding something within the energy as I was shuffling. So I do feel like there is someone near her who is causing a lot of trouble for those around her as well. So like I mentioned, this does not directly affect her, but it does directly affect the people near and dear to her, because I do see that there is someone here who has kind of like two-face, and I don't know, it's basically like they don't really have their best intentions at heart, but it's causing a little bit of trouble because it is causing people to not get along, people to have miscommunications and misconceptions about things, and it's also slowing down the progress of something, because I do have the Hanged Man right here. So it's things are not moving as quick as they should be, and it's about work. It's about work. But like I mentioned before, there is the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like someone is gonna step in, someone in like an authoritative place, who's going to step in and ensure that things run smoothly again. But let's just quickly get a last card to see how things are going to... Oh. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. You guys, she is going through such a like rebirth, like a period of rebirth, where she's, like I mentioned, she's a lot more confident. She is more capable of controlling her emotions, but also she knows when to step back and let things kind of just resolve on their own now. Like I said, she's a very nurturing person. She loves balance, she loves life, she loves love, she loves harmony. But we have the Two of Swords here, so she also knows now when to take a step back and look the other way, because it doesn't concern her. And back then I feel like she would let things impact her emotionally so much. Like she's a very empathetic person, she's a very kind person, and she's like a sponge. So if people around her are sad, if people around her are stressed or angry, she feels it, and it really truly affects her. Even like further on, when people don't feel that way anymore, those people don't feel, she still feels it. So we have the Two of Swords here, so it's almost like now she knows how to balance herself way more, and she knows when to let go of things that no longer work for her. So I think this is a really, really good omen. And another thing that is really good, like I mentioned before, we have the Hanged Man. So some things in her work are not moving as quickly as they should right now, but we have the Nine of Pentacles, so she's about to reap the rewards very soon. So the end is near, so things are about to move very quickly again, because we do have the Knight of Wands, like I mentioned, and the Knight of Wands is quick, you guys. It's very quick, so it's nothing you have to worry about. So let's just grab one final oracle to see. So okay, we have two, surrender to the divine, and we have two full moons. You guys, don't let pride get in the way. Remember how I said I feel like she's a very confident person right now? Her energy, there is Leo energy. We have the full moon in Leo, which is why I feel like she's, you know, she's showing off her more confident, her more strong side, her fierce side. She's like a fierce mama lion, right? She will defend the people she loves. At the same time, she exudes this kind of confidence where she doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Like, just her presence itself is enough to show people who's the boss, kind of thing. And then we also have surrender to the divine, and like I mentioned earlier with full moon, she's going through a period of rebirth, of introspection, of looking back through what she needs to let go of and what no longer works in her life. So I feel like she's at peace now. She's in a very happy place. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else she comes up with, because I do feel like she's having this like surge of inspiration and things like that. But yeah, guys, she's a very lovely person, very nurturing, very kind, very feminine, and very powerful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a like and subscribe. Wait, thumbs up and like are the same. Sorry, it's been a long day. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!